Hey, Chance here with the Smart Fix, and as you can see today we are on a heck of a project. We are actually working on demoing out this whole entire bathroom and all of this flooring. So stay tuned, check out what we got going on. Here's how you remodel a bathroom. As you can see, right now is demo day. Josh is doing a kick-ass job. Right now we are ripping off all of the tile off the walls, and we're also going to take all of the backer board down too and replace it all with brand new hardy as well. So that's what Josh is working on as we speak. Beautiful. Okay, so we've pulled all of the tile off of the walls. Now the next thing that we're gonna do is just pull off all of the backer board, and what they had on there was just like a really thin, like a hardy planking, and then we're also gonna pull off the plywood behind it just to make sure that we don't have any water damage behind it, which we probably do, because when we were taking it off we noticed some soft spots. So now we're gonna start pulling all of that off. Upon ripping off all the plywood, we found an old door that apparently this joined to the other room. Very, wow. That's one way to build a shower. All right, now we are pulling out the pan and realizing that this was not done correct. And there is a lot of water damage everywhere. But that's why we're here. Now we're starting on the flooring. We're gonna rip up all the tile on the floor and we're gonna put laminate down here in a few days. So a lot more work than we anticipated is gonna go into this project. We just realized there has been a massive water leak from the shower actually going through the pan and into all of this flooring. So rather than just replacing the tile because we wanted to replace it, we're now gonna have to replace all of this subflooring and all of that subflooring. So this just turned into a nice big project. So keep staying tuned. There it is. Okay, so day one demo day is complete. We've demoed out all of the tile. The only thing that is left to do is tomorrow we're going to pull out all of the subflooring, and then once we pull out the subflooring, we can actually start putting in the new subfloor. So all of the subfloor, we decided it is rotted. Contacted the homeowner, let them know, and yeah, so now we're just gonna go home, and we'll see you tomorrow. So yesterday was all the tile. Today we are actually taking out all of the subfloor, and then we're going to put in the new subfloor here momentarily. So now we just pulled the toilet, that way we can demo all of this subfloor out properly. Pulling out that right now. I'm going to dump the water out and take it outside. Toilet is out. Time to get a move on. What we're doing right now is we're actually cutting the floor into pieces. That way it's easier to take out of the home. So basically we're just going to cut it all into little 4x4 pieces and then take it all out to the trailer and go take it to the dump. So first piece is coming out right now. Here goes the subfloor. We just pulled out all of the subfloor. It is completely done. And now we are going to go to the store, go pick up some 2x6 so we can replace these joists right here, pick up 3 sheets of 4x8 plywood and put it all down on top, and then we're gonna be ready to start working on the shower finally. All right, so right now we are at the dump, dumping all this crap out. Woohoo! Time to unload. Time to unload. Getting rid of all of the crap from the bathroom. All right, we are all cleaned out, ready to go back to the job site. So we got to go back and start putting in all the subfloor right now. But yeah, trailer's cleaned. We're ready to start working. Adios dump. Little trick. I've got the custom built sheet goods holder in the trailer. So for the fragile sheets like this Durarock that likes to break, it doesn't have a place to fall over. I feel like that's probably one of my best inventions right there. Anyways, we're loading up the rest of this material. Got to help Josh real quick. Number one, bringing the 2x6s in to replace these floor joists. Just gonna feed this right through here and come down over. There's number one. All right, so right now we're gonna put these 2x6s in place. So if you take a look down here, you can see that we have the new one in right next to the old ones. We're not gonna mess with taking the old ones out because they're actually screwed in up on the bottom of the sink right over here. So we're just gonna put this new one in place so we have something strong and sturdy to set the new subfloor on. So that's what we're working on right now. Here you go. Thank you, sir. Let's get this one set up in here. All right, now we are fastening the new joists to the old ones. So here you can see new floor joist, new floor joist, new floor joist. Now we are putting in some cross members as well because for some reason they used 2-foot centers back in the day. Maybe that was code, I guess, but now we're gonna put in some cross members. That way the floor is even a little bit more sturdy. Beautiful idea by myself. And Josh helped. Right, Josh? Sure. So you can see we're putting in the new subfloor right now. Plywood's going down. You can see the new joist that we've got in. We even added in some cross members as well to help this 2-foot spacing. So yeah, new floor going in. Should be wrapped up on day number 2 here in a little bit. All right. After a long day, all of the subfloor is put in, and we are ready to start working on the shower now. So tomorrow we're gonna start in this area, but all of the subfloor is put in, and this was probably the hardest part of the whole job. So glad that this is over. All right, so day 3, we're finally starting on the shower, and Josh is working on putting in the shower curb right now. Then we're gonna start working on the pan liner, and then we'll start working on the Durarock and getting this thing ready for some tile. We're putting in the pan liner, and I have it laid out, but way too complicated to try to record and do all this at the same time. So you'll see what it looks like here in a second. This is the actual liner that goes underneath the actual pan itself. So when we build it out of the mortar concrete, we will not have any water issues in between the concrete and the plywood. Our pan liner is in. You can see how we've got it all nice and tucked up. Shouldn't have any water penetration down to the floor. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, let's hang this Durarock. First sheet of Durarock's up. Starting to look like a shower, Josh.
Yes, sir.
2 first sheets of Durarock are up in the shower. It is actually starting to look somewhat like a shower. Finally, it doesn't just look like a dump trailer in here. It's starting to look good. So sheets of Durarock are up. Got that piece to put on. Gonna put this piece on. Then we're gonna start working on the pan, pouring the concrete. Here we go. Red guarding. Red guard is a waterproofing element. So basically red guarding all of the seams and red guarding all of the screw holes. So this just helps with waterproofing the whole shower. All of the red guarding is almost completed. Once we're done with this, we're going to be ready for pouring the pan. Okay, time for the pan. We're pouring in our sand mix. Look at that. Pan is being poured in. It's starting to get the slope, starting to look good. We use the sand topping mix. Let me know if that's a terrible thing to use or hate me for it, but this is what we use and it's been working great for years. So sand topping mix it up in the bucket, pour it on in here, and start leveling it out and getting your slope right towards the drain. But it's come together. Day 3 is complete. Shower is ready for tile. The pan is set. Durarock is up. It's all red guarded. We are ready to start tiling. We're also ready to start flooring. We actually floated out a few areas that were a little bit unlevel, so those should be good to go. But day 3 done, and it's been a heck of a one. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Day 4 is finally tile day. We are going to start laying some tile. We have everything prepped. All of the Durarock is up. Now we're going to start cutting some tile, putting it in place, and the shower's going to start coming together here pretty soon. First things first, we got to start cutting our tile. Josh has already started measuring inside, so I know what I need. I need 2 pieces at 18 inches, so I'm going to put my little line right here. So this is Acryl Pro. This is the tile adhesive. Other people might use thin set or any type of other mortar, but we like using this. It's a little bit easier to work with, and I think it has a little bit better adhesive to it than thin set. But let me know what you think if you do know. However, if you don't, I suggest using this. Put it on the back of the tile, or you can put it on the wall and then put the tile up, whichever way you prefer. But put the adhesive on, and then the tile is ready to be put in place. So now we lay the tile in, and it's good to go. Put a couple spacers so we keep our good 3/16 grout lines. They also make 1/8 inch. They also make 1/4 inch. I think 3/16 is a good happy medium. Once you master those 2 steps, figuring out how to put your adhesive on, getting your spaces right, your tile will start coming together. So now we just repeat that method about 70 more times and we're good to go. Love how the tile's starting to look. 2 walls are done. Only 1 wall left to go, and then doing the flooring. But loving how it's looking, loving how it's looking. Okay, look at that. Walls are done. Just have to come back and grout tomorrow. And now we're working on the floor. Putting down the adhesive on the flooring, and then gonna put in this pebble tile. It's gonna start looking all the way complete here pretty soon. So you can see we're doing the final touches. Josh is laying in the little pebbles by hand as we speak. But the trick is you buy this stuff and then you get a nice big head start. So obviously these aren't laid in by hand the whole entire time. It's just to fill in the spots in between each one of these. So it's looking really good. Floor is almost done. Walls are done. We're about ready to get out of here. Flooring is going in. We're gonna finish the flooring up tomorrow, but we're getting it to at least this point so we can set her toilet tonight and she can finally use the restroom. So flooring is more than halfway done though. So tomorrow we should just finish off the flooring, finish the grout, put in the shower door, and we're done. So heck of a day today again. We'll see you tomorrow. Day 5, the last day, and it's gonna be very little recording because this project has taken some time and I'm tired of recording. So here's what the shower looks like. Basically finished. We're all the way done grouting with everything. Josh did an awesome job grouting. The floor is in, grouted. The rest of the bathroom floor is in, and all we're doing right now is basically finishing touches. Okay, this project is finally done. It took us 5 days. I bid it at 10, so we did it in half the amount of time, which is phenomenal. But we worked 12-hour days for 5 days straight, and this bathroom is finally complete. There's one last tiny thing, but I always leave this off. The shower actual head and the knob I keep off for 2 days. That way everything can set up 100%, and I know the client doesn't use the shower. So little tip, leave off the valve, leave off the head. They can't use the shower. Come back in 2 days, install it when it's good to go and nice and dry. But look at how this thing turned out. I mean, beautiful floors, quarter round all the way around. Nice big beautiful shower. Installed her safety handrails back in. I mean, it just looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.